Hey there, everyone. So I just got my rewards for getting second place at the Mario Gaming World Tournament that happens every Wednesday. And the reward happens to be some Draconic Roar packs. So we're gonna go to open these up. I figured might as well do it for a quick one on stream with some friends. I have them here watching in the chat, as well as might as well post it on my YouTube channel because it seems like a quick little video that we can do. Not too many packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Draconic Roar EX3 packs. Let's just see what we get. Go ahead and start with pack 1. I'm always really afraid of opening packs because I feel like I fuck it up and I don't want to fuck up the cards, but it's fine. Honestly, what's the worst that happens? There's no shot. Anything horrible. I'm just gonna put the trash right here in the corner. Okay, so we got Agumon, Airdramon, Crabmon. I really like how many cards come in these packs. It's really nice. One of the 4 Great Dragons cards is really cute. I really like that deck a lot. It seems really... I've played against it a couple times. It's really fun. Speaking of really fun decks, the Flamedramon and Pyldramon that come from the EX3, the red, purple, Imperial Dramon deck is super cool. So we get some Cordramon, the good War Growlmon, a nice Azulongmon. I mean, playing 4 Dragons decks as well as a Hyper Infinity Cannon. Decks that I'd actually be really interested in playing would probably be like the red purple Imperial Dramon. It's super cool. I like it a lot. It sucks that it sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Decks that bricked out hard really upset me. I'm even having a hard time playing Black or Greymon sometimes with how much you can brick, even with like 12 rookies and a lot of fixers, but it's fine. Speaking, well, I'll go ahead and mention the War Growlmon again real quick. I really also like the Beelzemon and the Chaos, not Chaos Gallantmon, just the Gallantmon deck. Those are super cool, and I love them from when I was a kid, and so getting this makes me a little bit happy because I'm either going to be making the Beelzemon deck, which doesn't have anything to do with this, but again, they're somewhat tangentially related, or the Gallantmon deck. Godflame, Parasaurmon, this is decent for Bloomlord these days. You know, running it in Bloomlord is pretty solid. Cyberdramon, Gatomon, Growlmon. We're gonna put this to the side just because, again, you know, the red purple is really cool. Dracomon, just for the Xmon deck that came out in EX3. It's actually pretty decent against Black War, just because you're able to evade start your turn with your Xmon, and they can't really get over you either, just because of again, the evade, so they can't beat over you. It's pretty solid. Their removal options also aren't the best for dealing with it. Can get the Wormmon here. And then Jazzy Richmon for the Dobrikmon deck. I forgot Dobrik was actually in EX3, so if I could pull a Dobrikmon, that'd be pretty sick. Another really cool deck where like it can just kill you if it has all of its pieces, but it also suffers from the fact that it breaks. So, you know, another sad time. I know people really hate blue and how consistent blue is like topping meta lists, but I personally really don't like red just because of how much it breaks when I'm playing it. That and like black are super unfun in that way. Whereas blue, I've actually very rarely brick with like my Melga deck and stuff just because of how consistent it is, and I really like that a lot. It sucks that it's so strong though. I feel like if it was a little bit weaker, it'd be fine. Dude, they gotta hit that cool boy. Some Examon stuff. Lavo Garitamon. And then a really nice looking Magna Dramon. Not that good, but it's very pretty looking. So we'll go ahead and put it in this pile. It's very pretty, actually. I'll go ahead and show it off. It looks very nice. I don't know what the alt arts in this set look like, so this could be it. You know what? I gotta look up the alt art real quick. Nah, I'll do it afterwards. Let's just be like, oh my god, Pog, alt art, that's crazy! What? Oh my goodness! What? So now you got the reaction of that if I knew that was an alt art, or if, you know, it's not, then just go with the, wow, this is a really pretty card. This card looks very nice. Okay. Commandramon. I don't know if they played this card in Deep Brigade or not, but it's super cool. I think Deep Brigade's very interesting. Has like a low to the ground archetype. The Pokemon's really good. This card, I didn't think it was that good when I first started playing Bloomlord, but as I go against it more and more, it's kind of cracked. We get the Sorai, the Sealsdra, the Aerial Vidramon, and then, ooh, we pulled a Chaos Dramon. I know that they play this in some of the BT11 decks. I've played against this card a couple times against Black or Greymon, but I still don't know what it does exactly. So on player, when Digivolving, we place up to 3 red or black level 5 cards with Cyborg in their traits and different numbers from your hand or trash under this Digimon as it bottom Digivolution cards. To Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon for each card placed with this effect. Okay. And all turns this Digimon will be deleted or returned to the deck. You may trash 2 level 5 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards to prevent it from leaving play. And Digivolve for 1 from Shundramon. Okay, so that's really cool. So you can either just hard play this for 12 and then, you know, stack it up with 5, or you can Digivolve on top of like your already large stack Machine Dramon and get an extra like 5 underneath it. I've gone against this deck like 2 or 3 times now, I think. Probably just 2 actually, but it's fine. And I snowballed 1 the first time I went against it, and the second time it actually knocked me out of the tournament, which is really unfortunate. It's really hard deck to deal with, surprisingly, just because they have so many ways to protect their cards from being deleted. Let's see if we can pull out anything else that's like fucking crazy. Colors that I actually really like together, I really like red purple, just because it's like a really pretty color combination. Larvomon and Lavogaritamon. Avalon Gate. Alright, we're down to our last 2 packs. Let's see if we can get anything in the end. You know, can we end on a rare, etc., etc. Sorry about my voice, by the way. It's really gone because I'm unfortunately sick, as I always am. A little sick boy, constantly and forever. I think we have a playset of Crabmon and Snow Agumon now. Yo! Got a Hina. It's actually super nice. Hina's an insanely good card. If you don't know what Hina does, she just says, start your turn if your opponent has a Digimon in play, gain a memory. Super nice, super good. And then also, on your turn, when one of your Digimon Digivolves into a Rock Dragon, Earth Dragon, Machine Dragon, or Sky Dragon in its traits, you may suspend the Tamer to activate on play effect. It's actually super nice, because this card scales into the future really well, because they're going to keep printing cards with those traits. And so Hina will always get better. It's like Rhoda in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Reinforcement of the Army, or like Vampiric Tutor in Magic. You know, as the cards get better that you can use with them, the ones that, you know, synergize with those cards also inadvertently get better. As well as it's like a nice little memory fixer too. And then finally, we did get a rare. We got a Slayer Dramon. This looks also pretty nice. This is for the Examon deck. Digivolve 3 from Wingdramon or Groundramon. All turns, once per turn, this Digimon becomes suspended, unsuspend it. Really nice. Start your opponent's main phase. You may suspend one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name to force your opponent Digimon to attack. So this is the guy that, you know, says, hey, start your main phase. You have to attack right now. You can't like build up the board or anything like that. Even if you just move from raising, you still gotta attack. That sucks. It's a really, really, really good card. Makes it really hard to build up a board against. Start of your opponent's main phase. It also comes with the same inheritable. So even if this card ends up underneath your Examon, which typically will, unless you play it using the Examon's effect, you still get the tap one of your Dramon or Extramon, force the opponent to attack. So it's a staple. I think they probably like run it at like 2 or 3 in the Examon deck. My guess would probably be like 2, since you want to see it, but you don't want to see too many of it. Then finally, all right, I know for a fact we got our playset of the Tropaiamon. Dramon, Jiramon. Majirama was I had a little figurine of Majirama when I was a kid, and then I forgot about it until I saw it in Ghost Game, and then it kind of like brought back memories of the whole situation at hand. I was like, oh, I remember this guy. I always thought he was like a weird moose thing, and it kind of is, I guess. It's like a moose dragon, but a Wingdramon. We got a Entmon. I know that they played this a little bit in Bloomlord. When Digivolving, you have 2 more suspended Digimon play unsuspend this Digimon as like a way of finishing, allowing you to essentially play another Bloomlordmon and kind of like hopefully finish out the game. Pseudo Blitz. And then, ooh, we got one of my favorite Digimon. Let me clarify. We got a Digimon that digivolves into one of my favorite Digimon. We've got Darkdramon. I have not seen this card played at all, unfortunately. But when you would digivolve into this card, you may return up to 5 cards with D-Brigade in their traits from your trash to the top of your deck to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1 for each card returned this way. So it can cost up to 0 memory. Your turn, once per turn, when you play another Digimon with D-Brigade in its traits, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost less than or equal to the Digimon you played, and unsuspend this Digimon. So it's a nice little, like, swing, play one of your smaller D-Brigades, delete a card, or even, like, one of your larger D-Brigades if you really need to delete something, and then unsuspend this guy to get another swing in. Unfortunately, he doesn't... Like, he does play into the D-Brigade archetype decently, from my understanding, of, like, hey, we play Slayer Dramons. If I would go look for it right now, but... I'll look for it real quick. See if I can find it while I'm talking about it. Play one of the Slayer Dramons, because I think they're like a level 4. And then try to get into like a level 5. But the fact that this guy's a level 6 makes it really, really difficult to actually use him effectively. Because again, you're usually swinging in with your level 3s, and then they're getting deleted by effects or by something of that nature. But there's the Seals Dramon, so we can look at it real quick. When you play another Digimon with D-Brigade in its traits, it gains Rush for the turn. So, you do want something on top of it, because it's really nice. And this card does come with jamming as well. Unfortunately, again, they usually stop at 4s. They very rarely make it into 5s and 6s, just because it's so mana inefficient, or I guess memory inefficient for their deck, because they tend to just want to be playing those 3s. But I can see like more unique scenarios where you do go into like a 5, and then you do go into like a 6, and then the Dark Dramon effects makes them rushers, as well as it makes them targeted removal, which is really nice. Really getting a lot of value there, as well as like unsuspend him. But I don't think it's actually that good. It's a bit too slow for the deck that it's in. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can see, we got some really cool cards. We got some nice rares and things of the like. Shout out to Mario again for hosting a really cool tournament. We got some really cool cards. Oh, we're going to put the Chaos on here. I think my big haul here is probably the Magadramon, just because it looks sick. It does look awesome, all art or not. And then we got some of the really cool EX3 purple-red Imperial Dramon cards, which I really love. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day.